This video explains how to use the autocord play function. Autocord play allows you to experience chord progressions without having to play them yourself. Based on the chord progressions on the display, you can get valuable experience with them and/or enjoy playing melodies along with the accompaniment. Beforehand, select the desired voice and style. Set the tempo to 124. To exit from the tempo display, press the Shift button. Make sure the mode select lamp is lit for the style. Then, press the Auto Chord Play on/off button. The auto icon appears on the display. Pressing the Auto Chord Play Select button lets you select the desired chord progression. Here, let's select 043 Canon 1/8 by style dial. When you press the Start/Stop button, the accompaniment plays back along with the chord progression. The chords currently playing are shown on the display. Try playing the keyboard along with the chord progression. If there is no chord progression for the song you desire, you can create the chord progression yourself. Here, let's make a chord progression for Aura-Lee. Select the voice, 189, sweet soprano sax, the style 40, love sung. Set the tempo to 100. Let's create a chord progression, based on this sheet music, for Aura-Lee. To turn autocord on, press the autocord play on/off button. After pressing the autocord play select button, rotate the style dial to select the autocord play type you wish to edit. Here, select the 094, all, 144 time, 4 for editing. This chord progression has a C major chord set on every beat. Set it for 4 measures. To call up the chord progression edit display, simultaneously hold down the Rec button and press the Auto Chord Play Select button. Measure, beat, and chord are shown on the display. Input the chords by playing them in the auto accompaniment area of the keyboard. Let's input the chord of G for the entire first measure. Input the chord of G for 4 beats by rotating the voice dial. Since the chord for the second measure is A minor, play A minor in the auto accompaniment area. Repeat this operation to input all the chords. When you complete inputting the chord progression for 4 measures, press the Rec button. Then, select the location to save the data. By rotating the style dial, you can change a location to save the chord progression data. It shows empty if the location stores no chord progression data. Here, save the data to user 1. To save the data, press the +Yes button while pressing the Shift button. Let's load the saved chord progression data. Press the auto chord play, select button, to load the data saved to 101, user 1. To play the chord progression, press the start-stop button. The chords you have input are played back in order. Let's try playing the keyboard along with the chord progression. Press the start-stop button to stop playback. If you memorize the edited chord progression to registration memory, you can change the chord progressions during playback of the song. Here, let's save the data to the memory 1 by simultaneously holding down the bank plus button and pressing the 1 button. Next, let's make the chord progression data that starts on the 9th measure. This time, let's select the auto chord play type, 095, all, 1, 44 time, 8, to edit. This allows you to input chords for a length of 8 measures. To call up the chord progression edit display, simultaneously hold down the rec button and press the auto chord play select button. Since chords can be input on individual beats, you can change the chord at any beat in the measure. Enter the chords beat by beat. When you complete inputting the chords, press the rec button. Then, select the location, user 2, to save the data with the style dial. Save the data by simultaneously holding down the Shift button and pressing the plus yes button. To save this condition to registration memory 2, simultaneously hold down the bank plus button and press the 2 button. Let's try playing with the saved chord progression. Recall the data by pressing the registration memory 1 button. To begin with the intro, press the intro ending button. Press the start-stop button to play back the chords. After the intro, play the keyboard along with the accompaniment. Press the 2 button of the registration memory at the beginning of the 9th measure. The auto chord data is changed. Press the intro ending button to stop playback when desired. If it is difficult for you to play chords with your left hand, you can enjoy playing the keyboard only with your right hand, and use your left hand with registration memory to change chords in sections. Enjoy playing the keyboard with the auto chord play function.